I just talked about how privacy rights, once your privacy is invaded, you begin to break down. Constant suspect for anything that you did that might have entailed a fine. So this invasion of privacy that seems to be encouraged by progressives, they falsely think that it's a solution to the war on terrorism. Well, I don't want to get into solutions on the war on terrorism because that is a huge bag of worms. I don't want to philosophize on that or try to make any kind of predictions on that. But when gold becomes a better investment than money, currency could be a good investment. If there was high enough interest rates for stability, it could be a good investment. If there was worldwide stability, one thing that would probably cause a great stability worldwide would be backing the value of paper currency with silver or gold. There's a lot of reasons to do that. But the biggest reason I come out of a deep contemplation, meditation on monetary policy, believing that paper money should be backed by gold and silver, is because it's a way to lock the value of currency to the value of a precious metal commodity. Look at how gold is used on microprocessors. That really hits on something. What if super intelligent technology uses a lot of gold? That's going to be a growth sector for a long time to come. I don't see it as dangerous to attach to back the value of paper currency with gold or silver. How do you do that? Well, it's really easy. Basically, you just have to have a distribution channel of silver and gold, and paper currency is good for a certain amount of that silver or gold. For example, what if a $20 bill at any given time could be swapped straight across for an ounce of silver at any bank? I want you to just imagine if you could do that. Now, that would greatly stabilize the paper currency and greatly prevent crashing in the value of the dollar. But some entity, I don't know, let me just state that really clearly right here, but I like to ponder this. Somebody who might profit from the value of gold going way up might not want to back paper currency with gold or silver because maybe there would be less profit in perhaps the gold mining industry. Now, there could be protections and regulations, like, for example, maybe you're not allowed to use the silver as currency, but you're allowed to use the silver for barter, trade and barter, and where possible, purchase products with silver. That's a protection. Think about how stability in the world politically attaches itself to monetary policy. The value of the dollar has, it's gone down a lot because of our government running in a deficit. That leads to the dollar devaluing, political instability. And I'm only mentioning these two for today. But political instability can cause the value of a dollar to decrease, quite simply because imagine an extreme instability. Someone might question how safe it is to hold on to large amounts of that money. If there's instability within that government, or instability because of governments who have friction with that government, that can cause a devaluing of the dollar. I'm just philosophizing about why gold price is continuing to go up. Now, things happen really slow when it comes to national governments, when it comes to multi-governmental relations. I think that happens slower than the gold mining industry, than the currency markets, the precious metals markets, the commodities markets. I think it just actions and happenings are slower than these markets. So I'm willing to say at this time, and we're talking September 14th, 2009, I'm willing to say at this time that, and don't be mad at me if I'm wrong, because this is really a wild guess, but I'm willing to say at this point, September 14th, 2009, that buying into gold mining stocks, gold and silver collectibles, scrap gold and silver jewelry, broken jewelry, dented wedding bands, collectible coinage, antique platinum, these precious metals commodities. I like them, and I'm willing to say that it's an investment I am considering, and it's an investment that I'm fascinated with right now. The instability in our world politically it's this slow process. The people at large are disappointed in just how slow of a process political change occurs. And so that just leads to more instability. I think that's causing the dollar to devalue. And so I'm willing to say, hey, I think gold's going up.